Hi, Daniel A's video blog 104. Just came back from Thailand, had a bit of plastic surgery. What do you think? They've gone a bit too far, have they?
Very funny. I'm here with Johnny Lin. He's come down to our office and we've been hanging out and just having a bit of fun and sharing a bit of just knowledge with each other, which has been good. Video blog number 104, as Johnny said. What I thought we could talk about, Johnny, is let's talk about arrogance and about how sometimes, you know, some people, you know, I think it really is probably about the top 10%, some might even say 5% of people in the industry make all the money, and the other 90% are just dreaming. You know, it's like they're, you know, maybe one day I'll get to that level if I do this and this. But let's talk about that one characteristic. Let's talk about arrogance. Yep. Let's talk about ego, arrogance and confidence and how people really get them confused. And some people might look at you or look at me and say, God, they're arrogant. You know what I mean? Gee, they're up themselves or whatever. Let's just explore that a bit because I get it a lot. You might get it. I don't know if you get it a lot.
All the time.
Yep.
I get called that all the time. But at the end of the day, you know what? At the end of the day, the people that are calling me that I see it as jealousy. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter anyway. It doesn't change anything.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm talking about. Because you did a bit of a training session before, and I loved what you said. You said, and I'm going to quote it later on Facebook, you said that you're successful because you're not scared to fail, you know what I mean? And it's funny, you see all these cheesy things on Facebook that people put on all the time, but I reckon there's only a few people that actually do that stuff, you know what I mean? And I know you're one of them, you know what I mean? And I love that. But you think you're arrogant?
Well, look, to be honest with you, I don't think I'm arrogant.
Yeah.
I think I'm confident.
Yeah.
And I think it comes across as arrogant for the simple fact that I honestly believe I'm the best.
Yeah.
I believe that I'm going to do right by my client. I believe that at the end of the day, the world is at my footstep. I can accomplish anything I want.
Yeah.
So for me, it's that positive thinking more than arrogance.
Yep. And
And normally the people that label, you know, if you look at the people that label us arrogant,
Yep.
normally they don't have much going on for themselves, and that's why.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's jealousy. And I had Tom Panos was in my office. You know Tom Panos.
Yep,
He's the director of News Limited recently. And the first thing he said when he came in the other day, he said, "Oh, Danny, the other competitors, the first thing they said about you was they said, well, you'd be dominant too if you drop your commission." And that's what my competitors were saying about me. And I laughed, and Tom laughed because that's what all people do that are shitty, or they've got to use some reason like Johnny Ling or Daniel Hayes is this way because he does. Yeah. He must do something wrong to be successful. It's not that they're super confident.
And you're right, you know, and we get that all the time as well. You know, everywhere I go in my suburb, agents are saying, look, Johnny's selling things quick because he's selling it cheap, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, you know what? They don't make my business. These agents doesn't change the way I do my business. I know that without a doubt that I'm doing the best thing by my clients, and I know that I'm confident. I know that my time is worth a lot to me, and the same with you as well. So unless it's going to be worth my time to be doing, you know, the business, I wouldn't be doing it. At the end of the day, you know, we really need to have that value on what we think we are worth at the end of the day.
Yeah, I agree. And something we share really strongly is that when I walk into a listing presentation, and when you walk into a listing presentation, you just believe that I believe that I'm the best person on the planet, that I'm far superior than any other agent. And would you agree that you carry an air and grace about you that absolutely, it's like, I don't care who you've had through, now you've got Jenny Ling, now you've got Johnny Lin, now you've got Daniel Hayes, get it, the others have been shit, they're crap, now you're dealing with it.
And you are right. And the thing is, you know what?
Do you believe that?
I believe that 100%.
Can I just say this, Johnny? Yep. I believe that to my core. And I believe that's the defining difference between average and a superstar. And when we say superstar, we're talking about people that earn multiples of hundreds of thousands of dollars, or if not a seven-figure income. That's what we're sharing. I believe they all have that belief that they command the respect. Yeah.
And you're right. And one thing that I believe is if I walk out and I lose the listing, you know what? It's their loss, not mine. I honestly believe that. At the end of the day, they're losing more than I have.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. Do you know what? I've just got to share this. I love hanging out with Johnny because he believes that to his core, and I love that because it's something I try to drill through all my goals at the time. Let it go. You don't get the greatest shift until you relinquish the power of making the money. Once it isn't about the money, and it's actually about that you believe you are the best person, get them the highest possible price, I believe that's when you truly win the business. And if you don't win it, who cares?
Yep, and you're right. At the end of the day, as long as you know in your heart of hearts that you're doing the best thing by the client, nothing else matters. At the end of the day, that's it. And you know what? Money is the biggest killer. And one thing is, look, if you talk to any successful people, whether in real estate or whether in any industry, is successful people are there not because of the money. The money comes with it, but at the end of the day, they want to achieve great things because they want to achieve great things. You know, I'm sure in our industry and every industry you meet a lot of people that says, you know, I wish I was making this money, I wish I was there. If I make this money, I'm going to stop working. You know what? Those people will never get there because successful people don't think like that.
Yeah.
They don't think that I'm going to do this so that I don't have to work another day. They want to work, they want to grow something big because it's what they believe in, it's who they are.
Yep, yep. So, Machine Gun Johnny, I don't know if anyone understood that. I did. Mate, it's already 5.5 minutes. We just need to wrap up. So lucky to know guys like Johnny, have him come down to my office and just to be around like-minded people. It's energy. And what it is, it's energy, isn't it? It's people's
really
energy. You know, you walk into a room and you get excited.
It's passion.
It's passion.
It really is passion.
People love that. And what you said before too is you get people with tears in their eyes when you're trying to convince them that you are the best.
Yep.
You believe it. It's not like you rub a magical. It's not like a magical script you have. It's from the core of you that you sell to them. And I believe you would do. True selling really can't be trained. You're just a natural.
Right,
yeah. Would you?
I say, look, you know, you can go for training. You can train to make a good agent,
Yeah.
but you can't train to be a great agent.
Yeah.
You know what? It needs to be who you are from the very core onwards.
I agree. Guys, that's the video blog for today. Johnny Ling, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank
Thanks.
you. See you later.